InGo activates your community to word-of-mouth market for you. But in order to fully activate your community, InGo must be properly installed. And that's why your campaign setup matters. It's important to think of InGo like a funnel for your community. In order to get the community fully activated, everyone needs to have the option to enter the funnel as their primary call to action at the user journey start. This is critically important because of the way InGo activates your community. You can think of InGo like two funnels put together end on end. The more people who enter the InGo funnel, the more networks you have access to. And the more users who enter the InGo funnel means more results for you and your campaign. Here's an example of the same campaign year over year. Campaign A, year 2, misconfigured their widget by emphasizing the non-social option at the top of the activator widget. This simple placement resulted in only 73 advocates being created for this campaign, an overall percentage of 9% adoption. This was a huge decrease of 70% in the number of advocates that were created for this campaign. This is not the way to set up your campaign for success. Campaign A, year 1, set up their campaign in the proper way. This resulted in 26% user adoption, creating almost 250 advocates. As you can see here, they de-emphasized the non-social option by graying it out and placing it below the social options. This campaign was 3.5 times more effective than Campaign A, year 2. Here's an example of another campaign, Campaign B. This campaign set up their activator widget in the improper way by emphasizing the non-social option at the top of the activator widget. This simple placement only resulted in 463 advocates created for the community. It was only 12% of its users that adopted social media. This was a large decrease from the year prior. This is not the way to set up your campaign for success. The same campaign, year 1, set up their campaign properly. They emphasized the social options at the top and de-emphasized the non-social option at the bottom. This resulted in 25% of its users adopting social media, becoming advocates. This campaign was 4 times more effective. In order to ensure the success of your campaign, be sure to follow these critical points. Ensure that the activator widget is the primary call to action on the user journey start page. Ensure that the activator's social options are emphasized as the primary call to action on the widget itself. Also ensure that the non-social options are de-emphasized. Configure the authorizer widget, the last InGo widget, to send data to the InGo dashboard. And finally, ensure that the amplifier widget is the primary call to action on the user journey completion.